Hey, what's up, everybody? William, how you doing? Kevin, L.W. McQuaid, the proud sponsor of fubarOnPatroll. MJ, how you been doing, Kevin? Snarky, how you doing, Alf? How's everybody been doing today? Big Kick, what's up? So guys, Saturday, I didn't mean to really scare anybody. I overheated really bad, for those that don't know. I learned a lot. So I overheated really super bad. But the good news is I'm fine. They pumped a couple of bags of saline into me. And I felt right as rain when I left. So learned a lot. Found out with something like that, do not use. Hey, Darren. So yeah, things. I learned a lot of things. Hey, Christian, how you doing? Robert, how you doing? And hey, Robert, I did see the $50 you donated when I was giving everybody the updates at the hospital. Dude, thank you very much. I really appreciated that. It just, the nurse had come in and we wanted to talk about medical stuff. So I ended the stream real fast. So Joni, it was the only thing that I could get out on my tablet at the time. My phone had died. And what had happened is I'd used voice on my tablet, and it said that I was hurt when I said I am hurting. So it came across wrong. It should have said I am hurting, not hurt. Oh, holy cow. MJ, thank you for the 10 memberships. Congratulations to all of our new members. So, but mind you, when everything went down, I mean, oh my God. On right at that exact point with the gas and the pepper balls and me overheating and having to go to the hospital and stuff like that. So yeah, I didn't, it shouldn't have said that I am hurt. It's all I could get out on the voice to text. So I did edit some of the videos. I put out a short. I put out the marches and all that stuff. So
Sam Lincoln, Edward, William, Ida, Sam, first of Tom, Ida, Mary, Boy, Edward, Robert, Peter with 1984, 0.
But if I were to ever do it again, I would do it completely different. Hey, Fubar fan, what's up? Yeah, I would do it completely different. Number one, I'd get there later in the day. Number two, I'd have somebody with me. Number three, I'd be bringing down stuff with electrolytes, because I drank a bunch of water. And the doctor said what happened was I was sweating all that water out. So even with all the water that I did drink, it wasn't keeping up with what I was sweating out. But, I mean, the mask that I had, the respirator.
She's still even says to locals if you need re-info, she doesn't have a valid deal.
The respirator, the goggles and stuff, they worked as they were supposed to. They did exactly what they were supposed to do. So I was in no danger there. I did find out at the hospital, I did get hit by one of the pepper balls. I didn't even know it. They said that there was a bruise on my back. There's a bruise on my back, and I didn't even feel it. So, but yeah, if I was ever to do that again, I'd do things a little bit different. I thought I was 100% prepared with all the chemical gear and stuff, and I was completely ready for that part of it, 100% ready for that part of it. But unfortunately, it just happened to be between. The jury's still out on how hot it got out there, but it was in the mid to high 90s. So that I was not expecting. I went out there way too. Oh, Stacy, how you doing? Hey, thank you for the. Oh. Holy cow. So, I was not ready for the heat. I did get a little bit of a sunburn. So, there were a couple things working against me. Also, the backpack that I had with all my equipment was around 50, 60 pounds. So I was schlepping that around with me all day as well. So it was heavy. So next time, if something like this ever happens again, I'll know what exactly to take. I didn't need to bring my computer with me. There were some things I didn't need to bring with me. So I was a little over-prepared in that sense. But you know, you live and you learn. That was my first ever protest that I attended, ever. So if that ever happens again, we'll probably start streaming at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Skip the protests and go straight to the aftermath, instead of baking in the sun. So, like I said, we'll do a lot of things different. Okay, why am I not seeing y'all chatting? Okay, what the heck? Did my tablet freeze up on me? Probably. Okay. So how you guys been doing? How was your weekend? I hope it was better than mine. Snarky, I was concerned myself, let me tell you what. But they did blood tests and stuff like that, and I was pretty much okay across the board. My blood pressure was down. My blood sugar was actually down. So actually, Robert, Cheyenne is higher than Colorado. Colorado's at 6,280 feet, whereas Cheyenne is at 6,600 feet or 6,800 feet, something like that. But Cheyenne is actually higher altitude than Denver is.
Report 156, medical emergency at Wilson Jug, 1922 East Lincoln Way, 1922 East Lincoln Way, for a 75-year-old male, difficulty breathing. AMR status is now 3 at 2013.
Yeah, next time I'll be taking drinks with electrolytes in them. That instead of just straight water. Hey, Sub-Zero, how you doing?
Call 64.
West Lincoln Way, Snyder, Colorado, Adam.
So yeah, the altitude,
William.
it wasn't the
Union
altitude
29
thing,
on
it was how hot it was.
2014.
It just got scorching hot out. Heck, we were warmer than Los Angeles. So it was a warm one. So, yeah, I just didn't account for the heat. That's my own fault. That, and I didn't really get a chance to eat. I do admit that. I did not get a chance to eat, but if you've ever been overheated like that, you don't want to eat. So that could have been part of the problem as well. But no, the respirator that LW got us, the goggles helped, but they were ventilated, so some of the stuff got up in my eyes. Nothing big though. But boy, let me tell you what, that
This call, I've got something to do with Paul 67.
that respirator saved my butt. If I didn't have that respirator, I would have been screwed. It would have been a very bad day for Fubar. Hey, William. Member for 5 months. Thank you, sir. So today we did have, well, early this morning we had severe storms, like at 3 a.m. We had severe storms run through Cheyenne. And then at about 1 o'clock today, we had another round of severe storms come through. One of them dropped, it dropped a funnel cloud west of us. So it didn't, as far as I know, it did not touch down or do any damage. But a funnel cloud was spotted west of us.
466. Can cancel. This is not a patient. He just needs right to the Cheyenne Motel.
Okay, do you need law enforcement?
I'm not really sure who could give this gentleman a ride. Not really sure where to start.
So somebody called from the Loaf and Jug.
Copy, Drummage. Just stand by.
Somebody called from the Loaf and Jug for a medical, and
The location, RP's brother is causing issues. RP's worried he's going to get in trouble or hurt somebody. He does have mental health issues. Black male, 57 years old. Name the call.
196 for both.
so he called for an ambulance to take him, to give him a ride. Why is it people in Cheyenne are getting ambulance and police mixed up with Uber and Lyft? I just need a ride to the hotel. I need a ride to DIA. Seriously? That is not what 911 is for. Jesus, criminy people. So, for those that are watching in the Lurkers Lounge, tonight we're out for 2 hours.
What started as a medical call for a 75-year-old male with difficulty breathing turned into that the subject did not want to go to CRMC. He just wanted to ride to the Cheyenne Motel. 156 is still on scene requesting LE.
Kind of route. Does anyone need me emergent or just routine?
Just routine.
Well, he is 75 years old, so... So, Tuesday nights, for those that are new here and wondering why they can't get in chat, Tuesday night is reserved for my thank you to members, to people who pay the $2.99 plus subscriptions.
AMR status is now 2. That's 2020.
And this is my way of saying thank you to our members. So on Tuesday nights, we go out special for a couple of hours. So for all of you guys in the Lurkers Lounge, that's what's going on. Tomorrow night will be just normal. everybody can chat. It's just Tuesday nights. Tuesday nights every week are reserved for my members. So everybody can watch, but just members can chat. And I really, really do appreciate my members, because if it weren't for them, we wouldn't be able to do what we're doing. So, to kind of follow up with what was going on in Denver, when I got out of the hospital, I guess there was still stuff going on. So, throughout the city.
Good.
So,
Last name Henry. Henry Robert.
I really wish that
Patricia.
I didn't go down.
Adam, Tom, Robert, Ida, Charles, Ida, Adam. I need to work 1942-0626.
I'm sorry, what was the day of birth?
And for those of you guys that were watching, I do need to report this.
I need to clear the copy.
Denver Police Department.
She is showing entering missing out of the county.
Copy. Can you go ahead and remove her out of NCIC? We have eyes on her.
Please, Lindsay.
Denver Police Department told the media out in Colorado that they never did deploy tear gas, which is an absolute falsehood, because we've got it live. We showed it on our video, them deploying tear gas. So that was completely false. I don't know why Denver Police Department lied about that. But that is a Denver PD, that is a big, big shame on you. Also, when I was in trouble, I had a couple of the DPD come up to me when I was behind the lines and demand that I move. And I was already behind their lines, and I was trying to tell them that I was having a medical situation. And it took a few minutes to explain it to them, because they kept trying to force me back in front of their lines back into the sun, which would have been like the worst place for me. My phone had died, and so my tablet, thank goodness, my tablet can dial 911. So I was able to dial 911 on my tablet. But yeah, I don't know why Denver Police Department lied about deploying gas. Because, like I said, you could plainly see it on the video that they deployed gas. Barry G, how you doing? So, I wasn't too happy to hear about that. So, like I said, guys, you know, I support our men in blue. However, if they screw up, I will holler it from the highest hilltop. and for Denver Police Department to state that they never deployed tear gas is false.
Dispatch 196.
And shame on them for lying about that. I was there, and I was in the middle of it. As a matter of fact, I think on the video I got some video of the tear gas canisters that they used. Shannon, the online scanner app is down again. So if you guys are trying to use the scanner app, it is down. I don't know for what reasons. It almost seems at times that it's more down than it is up. So I did try to tune into that today, and it just said it was down. So they could be doing maintenance on it. You never know. So it's happened a lot in the past. Joni, your ear's better. Awesome. So did the new antibiotics work? Hey, Burbendy. Burbendy, to tell you the truth, I won't send my video into the news stations in Denver because I'm sorry, I don't trust mainstream media. That's why I do what I do. Independent media, they just came out with numbers just the other night that, believe it or not, independent media is now watched by more people than mainstream media. So independent media has taken a huge, made a huge impact for media sources. But yeah, independent media has now taken over views from mainstream. More people would rather watch the independents.
2020.
Wyo, what's up? Elephant! Skull, how's it going? Alf, how you doing? Also, I got to sit there and talk to the reporters from Telemundo, which is the Spanish-speaking news service. I sat there and talked to them, and they said, yeah, they said they do respect what independent media has done, because unfortunately, and he even admitted it, which I'm keeping his name out of it, but he did admit it that even with his Spanish-speaking station, they've got to go by certain guidelines set by the management of the station. So, you got some elephants off and whatnot. Nice. So yeah, independent media has definitely making a hit. Has definitely made a hit and made itself known nationwide. It just kind of shows people are sick and tired of the slanted media. Oh, nice. Skull, you guys won in a squeaker. Also, I do have an update on some news that happened here in Cheyenne, over off of Williams Street. The person that was killed over on Williams Street, originally they had 2 suspects in custody. They did let one of them go, and the other one is being charged. So there's only one person that they've got in custody now. Nice sunset we got going. And guys, if you could, the video that I did release of the parade, if I could ask you guys, run over there, watch it, and please give it a thumbs up. That video, some haters hit it because of, I'm guessing, the politics behind it, but I wasn't there for the politics. I was there for what was going on. So, but if you guys could go check that video out, please leave a thumbs up. And if you watch it, if you watch the video all the way to the end, there's a special message at the end. And make sure to comment in the comment section about the special message. LW, none. Absolutely none. And I've seen on our social media, actually, people have asked about that, and there's been no updates on the alleged kidnapping.
Quality 8.
The 3300 block of Central Lamington County passenger 381 Victor, the white Chevy, I believe it's an Impala or Malibu.
36.
Yeah, Snarky, I've eaten today. I've eaten twice today.
9004 on the blue. Marker Grand Marquis.
2037.
Yeah, I've eaten twice today. Hey, Kathy, how you doing? So, and also on, I think it was Sunday, here at the Cheyenne Airport, we had a Super Sea Stallion helicopter land here. Unknown why he was so far away from the coast, because those are usually used on carriers and stuff. And then, what was it, yesterday? I guess we had a flight of F-16s come in as well.
Charlie 22, dispatch accident, no injury.
Where's the accident at? Where's the accident at?
An accident between a silver Chevy Silverado, New Mexico plate 006 X-ray George and a gray Honda, gray Toyota Camry, Robert Tom Charles 9461 from Texas.
Where at?
2039.
It didn't give us where it was at.
Holiday
8.
Can I get EMS to my stop location just north of East First Avenue, Home Central, for female mid-20s complaining of stomach issues.
Confirming stomach issues. 2040.
Yeah, one has a New Mexico plate, the other one has a Texas plate. Yeah, the flight of the F-16s was most likely refueling. But the Sea Stallion, man, those are rare to see unless you live out on the coast.
Block of Central Avenue. It's going to be a little bit north of that location. Law enforcement's on scene with a 20-year-old female complaining of stomach issues. AMR status is now 2/2041.
Let's do Zigzag Street real quick. Well, only part of Zigzag is lit up. That's disappointing. Looks like all the other light strips are out. Except for the one on the end. That's odd. I've never seen Zigzag Street with only one strand of lights on. We'll come back to it. Maybe the timer is off on them.
County passenger 10 Edward on a black Buick SUV.
Why am I not
2043.
Why am I not getting the entire calls? And oh my gosh, when I was driving down to Denver, I was behind this person. Their license plate was 3 years out of date. 3 years. And I'm here going, you know what? You're going to get pulled over and wish that you would have registered the vehicle, because the ticket they're going to get is going to be more than what it is to register their vehicle. I was like, holy cow.
Call 22, Paul 85 at West Lincoln Way and Westland Road. West Lincoln Way and Westland Road. There were two subjects sitting on top of the railroad bridge appearing to be arguing. A white male with a red hat and brown coat and a white female in a dark coat.
Call 22.
Okay, that's interesting.
2047.
Let's head out that way.
Call 22, Paul 85. The male is still on the railroad trestle, and the female was walking northbound towards the motels.
Call 22.
Yeah, and that's an active railroad line.
2048.
It's a very active railroad line. Oh, Panthers won the cup. Well, congratulations, Panthers.
Search 156. 156. Available. This is 3. North. 350.
Let's go see what's happening on at the railroad trestle. It's down a little bit. We'll see if there's still problems over there. Call 96, Paul 50 at Walmart, 580 Livingston Avenue, 580 Livingston. There's a male that tried to steal. He has left or is leaving the area right now. We're working on further. He tried to steal.
1250.
2052.
Okay, what's going on here? So we're not at the railroad trestle. The railroad bridge. I think that's somebody. Okay, that's a pullover. We're gonna run up the street, check out what's going on up at the bridge, and
Alright,
then
good.
come back on this if it's still going. We'll film that.
2053.
So the railroad bridge is right up here. So I don't see anybody up on top of the bridge.
Okay.
2053.
Ocean, William, Nora, Sam, Edward, Nora, David, first name Alexis, Adam, Lincoln, Edward, X-ray, Ida, Sam, date of birth 2004, 01, 21, female out of Wyoming.
Copy, go ahead.
Second one, last name would be Swartz, Sam, William, Adam, Robert, Tom, Zebra, first name Justin, John, Union, Sam, Tom, Ida, Nora, date of birth 1979, 12, 14, male out of Texas.
Copy, sir.
These guys are getting more water on the street than they are on the lawn. So it looks like that thing up on the railroad's taken care of, and we're going to head back to that pullover.
To bumper negative NCIC locals, looks like Mr. Schwartz does not have a DL as an ID card only out of Texas. Did you need the other party's DL?
Yes, please.
She has a valid class trials expiring 2031. 2055.
Looks like they're letting him go. They let him go. They let him go. They said, whatever you did, you're a bad boy and we're going to let you go. Just don't do it again. Okay, now it looks like maybe all the lights on Zigzag Street are on. Now we'll go check out Zigzag. Actually, it's going to be Zag Zig since we're going the different direction. Yep, all the lights are on now. Yay! It zags, it zigs, it zags, it zigs, it zags. Zag Zig Street. Oh, I didn't realize we had blind melon here. Isn't that the band that said, all I can do is...
New Mexico registration. Plate will be a truck plate 006 X-ray George. That's right.
What was that song? No Rain? With the little bumblebee girl?
2013 Chevy truck to Patrick Townsend out of Artesia, New Mexico. Expires 7/26.
Wasn't that Blind Melon that sang that song with the bumblebee girl? Now that group is not to be mixed up with the Seeing Eye Banana or the Slightly Hard of Hearing Kumquat. Okay, we've been driving around for about an hour. Now I can pay attention to chat, talk with you guys, and see if we've got anything that'll come across the scanner. Alf, I don't know. Just, you know. So guys, I really do hope you all had a great weekend. All I did, to tell you the truth, was Sunday and Monday, I just kind of stayed inside, did some housework. I edited that video and got that out there. So I'm thinking I'm going to be doing I'm going to start putting out some more independent videos and some more shorts. So kind of keep an eye out for those. I got away from doing that because it is just it's very intensive to edit those videos. I really wish I knew somebody that did editing that could kind of help me out. But yeah, it takes a while to edit those videos, boy, let me tell you what. And if you don't do it right, well, I don't do it right, so you get 500-600 views maybe on the video. Oh, you got a peach tree, Alf? Nice. You know, we tried to plant raspberries this year, 2 raspberry bushes, and all we've got is a stick.
Charlie 27. Charlie 43.
Charlie 27, Charlie 43, at 515 West Prosser Road, Fox Farm Townhouses, Unit 205 Charles, 515 West Prosser, Unit 205 Charles. Welfare check?
William, I was actually watching the radar today on the weather here. So it looks, I just got confirmation. We'll see if it happens. But it looks like we just got a It's something that I've been kind of working on. It's a front and rear dash cam
22, can I get my I number?
for the car. I just have to do an unboxing
I
on
number
it.
20463.
I have to do a video of the unboxing,
Copy that.
and then also I'm going to do the installation of the unit. So, and that's all they wanted, was me to do a video on it. So, and then I'll probably say some words, but it's like a $400 dash cam. And I'm going, you know what? That really plays well with my channel. Because then even when I'm out and about, when I'm not streaming, I can do dash cam videos. Yeah, Darren, it's slow tonight. Robert, it's been raining out here so much. I mean, heck. But I picked up the 2 raspberry bushes for like $6 each, so I was like, if they don't grow, we're not out. We're not out much. So we'll just try again next year and buy a couple bushes and plant them early and see if we can get one of them to bloom. William, don't worry about Linktree tonight. We've only got about 45 minutes or so left of the stream. I'm not worried about Linktree. So yeah, I just got to, for this dash cam thing, I've just got to do an unboxing video, installation, and then test it and say some nice words about them, and that's all they wanted. I was thinking about buying dash cam for some time now, because when I am out and about, when I'm not streaming, my gosh, the stuff that you see. Sounds like we got a helicopter in the area somewhere. I don't see him yet.
Dispatch PD3, final stop's going to be US 30 and Statue Drive on an Oklahoma truck. Lincoln Sam Paul 434 on a white Nissan Frontier.
2112.
Dispatch, Paul 50 traffic stop.
Call 50.
We had US 30 in Pershing with a Colorado temp tag on an ambulance.
2113.
Alf, you've only had peaches 4 times. Oh, man. Yeah, William, it will fit directly behind my mirror, and then also one in my back window. They said the one in the back window is a little tough to install, but I'll deal with it. I'll figure out how to install it, because a rear view dash cam is like huge. Joni, it doesn't have its transponder on. I heard the wop 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 wop, but you know, with how crazy, with all the military movement that we've got going in the United States right now, I wouldn't be too surprised if they're flying without transponders. Or there may be, there could be a top secret load that's going down I-80 or I-25. Because usually the helicopters launch when that stuff comes in. And I don't know if they've got their transponders on or not when they do those escorts. But yeah, that'll be kind of nice. I'd be able to do some dash cam stuff and download that and put it up on YouTube. There's quite a few dash cam channels out there. So, as a matter of fact, one of the dash cam channels contacted me when I got hit in the truck, asking if they could use that video, and I said, sure, yeah, no problem.
Quality 5 field contact.
Quality 5.
With one about the 700 block of East 15th Street.
Now, in Colorado, they grow peaches.
2160.
In Palisade, Colorado. And those are really good peaches from Palisade. I don't know how the heck they grow them. I know it has something to do with the soil in Palisade. But, oh man, their peaches are good.
$21.17.
Well, Robert, that's true, but it's not. Certain aircraft can.
David John 038, called a passenger on a gray Honda Odyssey.
State Patrol. Certain aircraft are allowed to
Robert
turn.
Union Tom Edward Robert, first of Charles Ocean Robert Young, date of birth 1971, 11/17, white male.
State Patrol. Or State Patrol. Certain aircraft is allowed to turn off their transponders in controlled airspace, because they do it with Air Force One. So certain military aircraft, depending on what their mission is allowed to turn off their transponders.
I was transporting someone. There's a right to travel trailer that won't let the ambulance pass. Seen for 34 years 85, southbound,
About 5 minutes ago, a light travel trailer that
Ooh,
went
wow,
with the road
blueberries.
path. It was a traffic complaint, 10-0-21-18 Stroke.
Which clear copy?
Clear.
83, he is negative locals. He is showing wanted out of Sublette County for contempt of court, driving while suspended, and he does not have a valid DL out of Wyoming, Nebraska, or Oklahoma.
Oops, State Patrol's got
Copy, will
themselves
they
on.
extradite?
That's affirmative.
Oh, he's going to jail.
Just to confirm, would you like me to confirm on that?
They're extraditing. He's going to jail.
That's affirmative. If you could go ahead and do that for me.
Copy, and we do have a deputy on the way to you.
Copy, thank you.
2119.
Well, I do know Air Force One, like when 9/11 happened, Air Force One, when they went into the air, Air Force One did not have their transponder on. But again, that was probably under special circumstances and stuff like that. So, but no, what I've been told is in certain cases, they're allowed to turn it off. So I don't know. I may be misinformed. Let me tell you what, guys, I am
The subject to my call, please.
I am so freaked out about
Calling you.
Copy, Charlie 24, PD3.
Do you need me to expedite?
That's negative. Just routine fine. Directed PD1, and it sounds like he might be headed this way in a second. If you want to head this way until I'm sure he's headed out, then I think we can handle it.
Okay, just keep me updated.
Will do, thank you.
I'm going to tell you what, the hail out here, that worries me. Because I don't have any place, well, I told my wife, I said, if it starts hailing, because we've got one of those kind of metal sheds things over our driveway. And
Alive with Kenny, King Edward, Nora Edward Young, first of Christopher, Charles Henry Robert, Midas Sam Tom, Ocean, Paul Henry, Edward Robert, date of birth is 2004, 1123, mail out of Wyoming.
But anyhow, she parks under that. And I told her, I said, if it ever starts, if I see on radar where we're going to get hail, I said, we're pulling out your vehicle and putting mine under there. Because my vehicle, I've only got liability on right now. Liability insurance. So if the car gets hail damaged, I'm kind of SOL. Her vehicle, on the other hand, has full coverage. So,
Confirmed.
yeah, carport.
Copy that, thank you.
2023.
Yeah, Kathy, I think everybody's getting over the rally hangovers. So, also what's really interesting is out here in Cheyenne, they only estimated about 200 people to protest. And they ended up with about 400. So, which is kind of shocking. So the reason we're not moving on that pullover is that pullover's across town, the one that's going to result in an arrest.
He said he doesn't have a deal.
It's clear across town.
That's what I'm finding as well.
Okay, thank you.
24.
By the time we get over there, there'll be nothing to see.
Paul 67 at PRMC West, 214 East 23rd Street, 214 East 23rd Street. The RP is in the waiting room. Behavior problems, nonviolent.
35.
Can't film inside of a hospital.
2124.
PD1 is just rolling up. You can go ahead and cancel. Thank you for your help.
24, okay.
So also in Colorado, they grow melons, cantaloupe. And oh my gosh, I don't know, the Rocky Ford melons. And I don't know what cocaine or addictive drugs they put in those. But Rocky Ford melons are so good. But yeah, Palisade peaches and Rocky Ford melons, man, let me tell you what. Oh, come on, scanner. Give us something. It's a slow Tuesday night. But that's why I pick Tuesday nights to do our members, so I can sit here and chat with you guys. Snarky, you love cantaloupe? I tell you what, check out Rocky Ford cantaloupe. And I think they ship.
MS-160, engine 4, emergent medical call 4350 East Lincoln Way, 4350 Lakeway, Whispering Chase. We have a female on one of their landlines begging for help, not answering any questions. Unknown room number. We will attempt to get further. The door code will be in the narrative.
All in 3. So far.
Paul 13, Paul 74 at Whispering Chase, 4350 East Lincoln Way, 4350 East Lincoln Way. We do not have a room number at this time. We have a female begging for help, but is not responding to dispatch. We do have AMR and fire en route as well.
So Whispering Chase is a retirement
All
home.
in 3 from Astoria and Yellowstone. Paul 74. School days off.
2128.
Dispatch, call 96. Show me clear from that traffic stop with call 50, and I will be out in Whispering Chase attempting to locate this subject.
2128.
Switch full 6 on Mobile.
Dispatch, PD1.
81.
With PD3, show I'm starting sobriety test.
Yeah, Tuesdays are a chill out night where we
21:28.
can sit here and talk and joke around and stuff like that. But come Wednesday through Saturday, man, we are on top of it. All I can say is my life is pretty strange.
It's from a landline. One of our partners believe that it's going to be room 210 for a 92-year-old female named Dorothy.
Oh.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now you want a bacon cheeseburger. Cheetah bugger, cheetah bugger, cheetah bugger. Oh, chocolate dipped bacon is awesome. If you've never tried it, you gotta try it. I thought the same thing, chocolate dipped bacon, and I tried it, and it's actually really good. It's like deep fried Oreos or deep fried Twinkies. There's a place I was watching, they do carnivals, and they will deep fry anything you want. Anything. They've had people bring them cowboy hats to deep fat fry, sneakers to deep fat fry. If you want it deep fat fried, they will deep fat fry it. Yeah, I hate to admit it, I had bacon for lunch today. Bacon inside of a tortilla shell. Or inside of a tortilla. I think my cholesterol probably went up 10 points. Well, you know the old saying where people would say, well, if that's true, I'll eat my hat. Well, guess what? Now you can eat your hat deep fried. But anyhow, the bacon had been sitting in my refrigerator and I was worried that it was going to spoil. And I'm going, I'd better cook this bacon up. So I cooked it up before it spoiled. Because it's a sin, a straight sin, to waste bacon.
Go for engine 4.
Yes, sir. Law enforcement's made contact. It is going to be room 210.
4 copies, 210.
Actually, Melanie, I don't
2130.
eat bacon all that much, believe it or not. Ever since my heart attack, I've really, as much as I do love bacon, I have really cut way back on bacon.
Call 85.
I'll be in 296. The other two can clear.
Call 13, call 74, can stream back in.
3, you can show me out. What's up, Mark, again?
2134.
Dispatch, call 85. I'll be back in also.
Copy. $21.34.
Ooh, a McCrispy chicken. Yeah, my cardiologist said to stay away from the bacon as well. But, you know, if I listen to my doctor for my diabetes and my cardiologist and so on, all I'd ever be able to do is eat salads.
I'll be clear of the traffic stop, no report, and I'll be out at Whispering Chase.
2135.
Ooh, maple bacon.
81.
Next to 2 location, please.
Copy.
You know, my old saying,
Traffic.
Charlie 43.
Iron Mountain and Grove Drive with Wyoming 2 Tom 187 Henry on a silver Ford.
2136.
I used to say anything wrapped in bacon makes it better. You can wrap anything in bacon and it'll make it taste better. Yes, you could wrap a turd in bacon and it would taste better. I'm not saying that it would taste good, but it would taste better. Yeah, you quit going to the doctor.
And 4, I'll call in.
436.
No, not speaking from experience. But bacon makes everything taste better. Hey, if God didn't want us to eat bacon, he would have never have put pigs on the earth. I didn't take my allergy med today. Didn't take the Claritin today. Oh, we need some action.
J&H is around.
Copy that, thank you. I'll be in touch with the cooperative adult now.
2139.
Dude is heading to Kansas. Well, they're extraditing on the warrant. Sublette County, I know, is in Kansas. So, yeah. The only reason I know that is because that's where my ex-wife is from. Yeah, I love pork. I really do. I mean, ham, bacon, pork ribs. Those are just a few of my favorite things. Shredded pork. Porky pig. I mean, just a few of my favorite things. I mean, seriously, why did they have to make pigs taste so good? Hey, Paul, how you doing?
You can write the time down if you need it.
Okay, thank you for the heads up.
2042.
glad they got the lights over this bridge fixed.
Silver Chevy Monte Carlo.
Hey, Archangel, how you doing?
With the PAT unit, Lincoln Way and more.
Ooh, Lincoln and Maury. We will head that way. I just got to turn around.
Cooperative adult male, my location to the Pine Bluffs PD.
Oh, they got one in Pine Bluffs. Arrest number 2 for the night. Well, can't really call Pine Bluffs part of Cheyenne. Pine Bluffs is a little bit out there. Hopefully we don't go into buffer hell over here. There they are. Let's see if we can get a place to film. In the parking lot? No, they're not. Well, it's State Patrol that's got them, and the,
Apricot Street, 610 Apricot Street, for a 73-year-old female who's fallen, has a head injury. AMR status is now 2. All operations on O2 Fire Dispatch A, at 2148.
so it looks like the patrol unit has left. But they got pulled over by State Patrol.
Report, show me in briefing.
148.
Wow, tonight it is real.
Ready report.
It is real laggy tonight.
Getting up Converse and Lincoln Way. Copy reporting a blue Ford Explorer. Last seen northbound on Converse. Swerving all over the road. They followed him for the last 30 minutes.
They followed him for the last 30 minutes.
750.
So yeah, oh my gosh. You guys are kind of seeing stuff almost 60 seconds behind. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, usually it's not this bad. It's like 30 seconds behind, but I mean, it's almost double that time. Tonight, something must be up with YouTube. So I'm guessing this will probably turn into a nothing burger, seeing that the CPD vehicle left. LW, which new mobile service? That new Starlink? Is that what you're talking about? Or no, LW's trying to make a bad joke. The new mobile service, yeah, no, and no. I'm not going to get political, and I'm not going to get political.
Show me on that ready report in the area of Converse and Lincoln Way. Did we get a direction of travel?
Northbound on Converse.
10-4.
2154.
Hey, always something, what's up? Always something, you got in right when we're about ready to end the stream. I was just going to finish this stop and then call it a night.
Sorry, I accidentally dispatched myself to this. Could you restack it for the area car?
2055.
So I'm going to probably go home and watch what's going on between Israel and Iran. Yep. He let him go. He let him go. State Patrol said, I'm going to let you go.
Conversingville range with a dark colored sedan. No lights on.
Oops.
2156.
So guys, I do want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. Gave you guys kind of an update on what was going on.
Colorado Fleet Tag, David Zebra Sam.
I really do enjoy Tuesday nights where I can just sit, we can kind of chill out and just talk. I kind of look forward to them. However, I do want to remind everybody that we will be on tomorrow night starting at 8 o'clock for our normal stream. Everybody can chat and everybody can watch and everybody can do everybody and all that everybody, you know? It's just an everybody thing. So I do want to thank all my members, guys. Seriously. If it wasn't for you guys, and I do want to thank everybody that donated tonight, I'm going to tell you what, if it wasn't for you all, we wouldn't be able to do this. I want to thank LW McQuaid for sponsoring the channel. You don't know how much that is a big part. That is a huge part. So, LW, thank you so much. So, guys, thanks for coming out and watching. Thank you, all my lurkers. We love our lurkers. So, thank you, guys. Tomorrow night, we'll be back, same bat time, same bat channel. We open up the chat to everybody. So, and maybe it'll be a little bit busier tomorrow night. So, guys, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you guys. I really do. So, with that being said, guys, be safe out there. We live in a crazy world, and we show that almost every night on fubarOnPatroll. Here in our little slice of heaven. So guys, be safe out there. And also, if you can, be kind. So guys, I will see you tomorrow night. Be looking forward to it. And y'all have a good night. Talk to you later.